Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Loretta Elom. If you're new here, just know that I'm Loretta. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make your makeup look good, how to let it stay in place all day, I mean like the whole day, 24 hours without it moving from anywhere. It would literally stick on your face. This is sweat proof, this is oil proof, everything. I can, trust me on this. So if you want to learn how to do it, let's just get into it, right? To start off, you want to prep your face, prep or prime, whatever it is that you need to do to your face. If you're oily skin, I strongly advise that you go in with a mattifying primer. If you have open pores on your face, I would advise you go in with a silicone based primer, the kind of primer that would fill in your pores. For the longest time I was using the Elegel Pro Prep, but I don't have that now. An alternative to that is the something baby face. I don't know, I'll insert the picture for you guys to see. But if you have open pores on your face, I strongly advise you go in with the silicone based primer. Very affordable, you can get it for like 30 cedis or less in town. And I strongly advise that you go in with original products. Please, nothing will stay in place if you don't go in with the original products. Also, if you have very oily skin, I advise you go in with a mattifying primer. An example is the Becca primer. See, these things, I've forgotten their names. Okay, I'll insert them in the video for you to see. And you can also go in with the Pond's oil control. I have used that also for a very long time. If you check my previous videos, you see that I use that a lot. And yeah, so these are just examples of the primers you can use for your face if you're oily skin, and also if you have open pores in your face. But I am going to use my Mario. But before that, I want to do my brows first, and so I'm going to use my setting powder. For the longest time I have been using my Beignet powder. This, you guys can see, like, it's almost done. Okay, like, it's so embarrassing showing you to a camera because look at this. How can a whole me have something like that? I'm going to use a bit of that for my brow, because one of the things most people complain about is that their brows do not stay in place. You do your eyebrows for the day, and then for the entire day the brow looks so oily. And if you don't have money to buy like very expensive eyebrow products, this is just what you can do. Use a setting powder, set your brows, that's all. Okay, so I'm just doing this, and I am now going to fill in my brows with this is a very common brow brand, so you guys know, the Daavi's Wood Liner. Just lining my brows nicely. Alright, so now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm going to clean up my brows with my Elegel Pro primer in Fawn. Now this primer is very light for me to use for my brows, so I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'll mix the two together, and then I go in with a few pumps of my foundation, just about one pump like this. I'm just going to mix it up with a flat brush just so we get something close to my skin color. Okay, a nice consistency. I don't know if you can see that, it's almost like my skin. Can you see that? So I'll use this to, do my brows. Hold on, let me fill in this side of my brows really well. So I'm just going to use that for my brows. And then for the top of my brows as well, So here's the thing, like I was saying earlier, okay, what you don't want to do is to use a very light concealer on your brows. Like, it is a no. Some people can get away using light concealers on their brows, but seriously, as a dark skin girl, you shouldn't even try that. So as you can see, everything is just nice and clean. You don't need bright concealer for your brows at all. You just need something that is either one shade brighter than your skin, or exactly your skin tone is fine. So to blend out my concealer, I just finished doing my brows, so to blend out my concealer over there, I'm just using this brush to kind of clean it up a bit. Yeah, so here's where the real deal comes, okay? If you want to make your, this thing look good, I was saying earlier, you need to foundation your foundation, if you understand what I mean. Like, you actually need to do things before your foundation even goes on your face, okay? So I'm going to start off by prepping my face with the Badescu spray, and I'm just going to do this on my face. Now I'll let that sit on my face for a while. So I let that sit in for a while, and now here's what the real thing is. You really need to pay attention to this process, okay? You want to use a certain powder. I'm using my Banana powder for this, okay? The one I showed you earlier, this one, right? I'm using it for my face, so I'm going to generously apply this on my face all around. Now I might look scary and so like bad in the beginning, but seriously, it does pay off, okay? So I'm just going to apply this powder all over my face. And I look so bad right now, like I look really bad with all this powder all over my face, but just hold on and I'll show you what happens next. So this technique, I must give credit to Jackie Aina, okay, you guys. And Jackie was not lying when she brought up this technique. She actually kind of made this popular, if I should put it that way. I'm quite sure it was around for a while, but we all got to know of this technique through Jackie Aina, so you should thank her. So to let the powder set in my face, I'm going to use this Badescu. This acts as a primer. It's everything, okay? So I'm just going to use that to finish off my face. So that's just it in there, and I'll quickly go in with my foundation, my LA Girl Pro foundation in Espresso. This foundation sells for about 50 cedis or so. I got it on sale from Face Haven, so you guys can check it out. So I'm going to use just a few pumps on the back of my hands to warm up the foundation. Then I'm going to go in with a beauty blender to apply this all over my face. I'm going to add a bit of foundation to my neck. So I'm just using my concealer on my face because I went in with a heavy layer of foundation and I don't want to go in so much with the concealer, so I'm just using a bit of this and I'll blend it out nicely. So what I'm doing is to just apply this powder to parts I know very well will get oily and sweaty. So I'm just applying that. So I'm not baking at all. I'm just using the beauty sponge to kind of melt in the setting powder, so it just goes into the skin. No, not the skin, into the face. I am going to finish up by bringing some definition to my face. And so I'm going to use the Zikel face definer. You guys have seen me use this thing like always. So I'm going to use that on my face. So I'll go in with, the mirror is off, okay? I'll go in with this one for my under eye, and then this one, a mixture of these two for the perimeters of my face, okay? I just do that. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go off camera, do the rest of my face, like my lashes, my brows. I've already done my brows. I'm going to do my lashes, mascara, you know, like all that stuff, my lip, and I'll come back and then we'll talk. Okay? Ooh, this is the finished look. I went ahead to do my mascara, eyeliner, eyelashes, and also my lip. I did my highlights and all of that. So as you guys can see, everything is looking in place, nice and clean. So for my lips, I used the Maybelline Moisture Lock lip gloss, and for my lashes, I'm wearing the JLashes in ABBA. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you do like my look. If you do, just make sure you thumbs this video up and also subscribe if you haven't already. Like, if you've been able to watch the video up to this point and you're not subscribed, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So just subscribe and then we'll be at peace, okay? Like, you understand? Alright, so I'll see you in my next video. That's it. Bye.